Some people only ever interact with the fire department during an emergency situation, or maybe you have a parent, a spouse, or a neighbor in the fire service. You may have seen a fire engine at an event in your neighborhood handing out hats or stickers to the kids. Those were some of my only interactions with firefighters until the Grand Rapids Fire Department asked me to create a highlight video for them. So I packed up my gear and I spent an entire summer with the Grand Rapids Fire Department. My involvement with GRFD started in the summer of 2018 when I was working on a project for the city of Grand Rapids about the fire department's residential safety program. I did 2 ride-alongs at the Covell Street Station, then later in the year I rode on the rescue boats out of the Bridge Street Station, as well as on Engine 11 or the Chester Street Station. This summer and beyond, my job was to completely immerse myself into the experience. I was getting footage of the firefighters, their daily tasks, and of course, emergency response, while also participating in some of their training exercises. I was focused on capturing the women and men in the department actively practicing their mission, saving lives while protecting property and responding to the needs of the community. I think my most memorable moment with the firefighters was during the Fire Expo in the summer of 2019. I got volunteered to be a window washing victim, and I was lowered from the top of a 5-story building. When we went up to the roof to start this demonstration for the people at the expo, I was pretty okay, and then I looked over the edge, and I think it was Captain Keish who said, "All right, sit on the ledge, straddle it, lower yourself over," and I'm like, all right, this is where I'm about to die. The team took care of me, they walked me through the process. I think the hardest part's just gonna be getting over this.
Over the edge.
Yep, once you get over that, piece of cake.
I slowly lowered myself over the edge, realized that I had to eventually let go, and then firefighter Fidoua came down and rescued me, and all was well. The team definitely, they secured my feeling in knowing that if I were a resident of Grand Rapids and I did put myself in a situation like that I would without a doubt feel 100% comfortable with them rescuing me, whether it be from another 5-story building or 2 stories up on a balcony or something like that. They're a very trustworthy group of people. After rappelling down the 5-story building and being successfully extricated from a mock car crash, I worked up the nerve to go on the 100-foot platform at the Franklin station. I think a lot of the sense of trust that I quickly gained with them is from seeing how seriously they take their training and the relationships that they form with each other. They definitely act like family. From being around them during multiple ride-alongs, you see them joking around with each other. They will playfully fight over who gets to do the dishes. And then more recently, they've also taken to starting to roast me as well. So they've definitely got that family aspect going on where, you know, you're gonna pick on your brothers and sisters, and that's exactly what they do. At Bridge Street, Station 3, C shift specifically, both Christy Shepard and Kara Johnson were both on that shift, and they are definitely the moms of the fire department, so I think that was a pretty cool aspect to see as well. I put in over 200 hours and went on more than 15 ride-alongs during this project. There were many challenges along the way. Some days I would be at a station that wouldn't get any calls, or some days the station would only run on downed power lines. I was worried I wouldn't get the cinematic shots I was looking for. I finally got a structure fire late at night on the 4th of July, and as a bonus, no one was living in the house at the time of the fire. The experience that I've had with the fire department, creating this highlight video that I did for them, it's challenged me in so many ways because most of the time I'm riding in a fire truck trying to hold a camera still or like get the shot that I need. So I've got to work my way around that. Aside from the technical aspects, there's a lot of things that you have to think about as a videographer that the normal person might not think about. So everything is in the details, and this experience has taught me that I have to look for the things that somebody is going to want an answer to that they haven't asked yet. So asking questions during an interview that somebody wouldn't think to ask, filming B-roll of the fire station that people wouldn't get to see on a daily basis. So I definitely think it's made me a better videographer. I experienced a lot this year. Friendships, amazing home-cooked meals at the stations, stepping out of my comfort zone, and a few heart-wrenching things I hope I never have to see again. After seeing the things they do, the things they see, and what they go through on a daily basis, I would be lying if I said I didn't have a newfound appreciation of our first responders. For WGVU, I'm Jessica Croel.